Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading. I believe if you're meant to find it, you will. And if you're here, welcome. This message may or may not resonate with you. If it does, please like, share, subscribe. If it does not resonate, just kindly move along. That's okay too. So we're going to look at this relationship, and as you see in the title, we're gonna focus in on why there's this period of separation. How is your person feeling about you? What are they thinking and feeling, and what is causing this time of separation right now? So we're gonna try to get some insight, clarity, and confirmations. So usually I pull a lot more cards than this, but something is telling me that this is going to hold a really powerful message, and we don't need to go any further. Like, this is really coming off strongly. I'm picking up on some. Anxious to see here what we have. Immobile. Yeah, exactly. So there's this period of separation right now, and your person feels like they can't come towards you at the moment. They feel like they are stuck in either a certain situation, whether that has to do with things outside of your connection, like career, family, friends, children, whatever it is. Or this also could be them with their fearful thoughts and things like that, that they feel stuck. They feel like something has to be released or handled in order for them to come forward in this relationship and have this coming together. So right now they feel immobile, and they're thinking and planning how to get things taken care of so they can come back into this connection. I saw this card in my mind while I was talking about this. When I was saying how they're thinking and planning, I totally was thinking about this card. And here it is. Thinking and planning how to get to you. What do they have to work on? Things like that. And we're gonna go into this a little further. I'm actually going to grab one of my tarot decks to use as a clarifier, because I told you we're gonna try to see here what is preventing them. What is this thing? So let's try to clarify why this block is here, because we said we're going to see how they feel about you, what is preventing this coming together, and why is there this period of separation. So we're going to get down to it. Like I stated, as promised, we're going to get into it. So what is preventing this person from coming forward to the individual watching this? What is this? Okay. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. So what's preventing them is definitely fear-based thoughts. They hold you in such a high regard. They value you so much. They want to spend the rest of their lives with you. You are the end goal for them. You are their happiness. You are what makes them content and fulfilled, joyful. This is so important to them. So important. So they know that they need to clear these, they need to process, I should say, and remove these fears. these deep-seated fears in order to come to you. So the reason for the block is because they hold you at such a high regard that they don't want to mess this up. They're fearful of messing it up. They're fearful of coming in too soon, not having things figured out, not being on a more stable ground, and it messing the connection up and them losing you. And they want this new, fiery, passionate beginning with you. Again, they want to spend the rest of their lives with you. So what's holding them back right now, what's making them immobile, is they don't feel good enough right now. They don't feel worthy of this connection right now. They feel like you deserve a better version of them. So that is what they're working on right now. The Ace of Wands is talking too about them really working on getting in alignment, getting their ducks in a row. You know, this could be removing toxic behaviors. You know, maybe they have a problem with drinking, or, you know, they're in this negative karmic situation. Maybe they're going through a divorce. But they need to work on themselves right now, because they want to come to you with an offer, and they want that offer to be fulfilling to you, an offer that you would be happy to have, you know, happy to agree to this commitment. But they want to spend the rest of their lives with you. That's amazing. Okay. I don't really think we need to clarify on the navigation. We're going to put these over here together. Ghost. Yeah, okay. So the period of separation is confirmed here. And we already clarified why. So now let's see here. Let's say this. Is this person going to be coming in and closing this gap soon? Is this person going to be communicating soon? Man, they really, really are working on it. They are really, really working on themselves. They are in a lot of fear-based thoughts, but they are working on it. Look at this, 8 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles, really talking about them feeling these feelings of unworthy right now. They just don't feel like they're good enough. They feel like things need to change first. They need to work on themselves first, and they're doing it. And this is really talking about they're working on things that have been deep-seated and programmed in them, you know, for many, many years for a lot of these people. Things that they have let go, you know, and let just, you know, continue on for way too long. Whether that's bad habits, negative thought patterns, negative relationships. Some of these things have been there for a long time. And they're finally, because of you, ignited to be better, to do better, to heal. Because they have felt so unworthy for majority of their life. This is long. This is deep-seated stuff. So they really want to work on themselves. And they are working on themselves. Because your love has ignited that inside of them. You have woken them up to who they really want to be. Who they truly are at the soul, deep core level. Because you're it for them. You are who they want to be with for the rest of their lives. And your love has ignited these individuals to go within and to heal and to be the best possible version of themselves. And that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Wow. What an amazing confirmation. Wisdom. You have, again, like I said, ignited this within them, and now they know. They know that they have been living in lack. They know that they have neglected themselves and have been doing, things out of programming and been in negative relationships and situations and had toxic behaviors and toxic habits. It's clear to them now. It is so clear to them now what they need to do. Let's pull a clarifier on the wisdom card. Wow, this is very informative. Very deep stuff. They're taking control of their lives. They are taking control of their lives. They know that this is an inside job and that no one else is going to do it for them. You can't fix it. Nobody else can fix it. This is an inside job. And they know that. And they can't blame anyone else. This is on them. So they're asking you to have patience. They don't want to lose you. They have to be patient with themselves because this is deep-seated stuff. It's going to take some time. So during this period of separation, now you know. And they're asking you, please be patient with me. I'm working on it. I'm working on myself. So I can come to you because you are my happiness. You are home. You are my joy. You are my one true divine love. And I want to spend the rest of my days with you. Let's pull a clarifier on the patience card. We're not going to take it in reverse. We're going to put them upright. It's a lot of heavy lifting. This is not easy by any means. But with that being said, with each passing day of them working on themselves and working on their healing and all of this stuff we talked about, the load will get lighter. It can't get any worse than what the path that this person has gone down. The negative thinking, the feelings of overwhelm and stuff, it can only lift from this point moving forward. Because they've acknowledged it, they've gained the wisdom, you've ignited them, and now from this point forward, it's going to get better. Excuse me, motorcycle going by. So you're going to notice a shift in this person's energy, their behavior. They're going to get lighter. And when they do communicate with you the next time, you're going to notice a change. Oh my gosh, this is such a powerful reading. Really taking control, taking ownership of this, really wanting to step into their power and be everything that you deserve. And not just that, everything that they deserve too. Because they have really been hard on themselves and felt these feelings of unworthy for a very long time. But these individuals are taking control. And I couldn't love that more. That's beautiful. That's very deep, but very beautiful. And to see them really, taking their power back and really focusing on doing and getting what they want and what they deserve in life. It's beautiful. They're doing the hard work, and the hard work will pay off. Because in the end, this is going to bring this relationship into this unbelievably beautiful energy. And it's going to be, they want to do this right. They don't want to jump into a relationship with you and prematurely and not have worked on some of these things and gotten into a better space. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, this is necessary. So even though you miss them, you so badly want this coming together, this permanent union to come together, just know that this is working out in your favor. Because if this person came in too soon, it would fall apart. So, have patience, because a lot of internal work is happening right now. And that, again, like I said, is for the best. Amazing. Now let's get some messages from your person. Some love messages. I have a hard time shuffling this bigger deck because there's something wrong with my left thumb. It's getting better, but this deck's a little stiffer than my other ones, and it definitely hurts when I bridge the cards. So I apologize for my shuffling there, not being so pretty. Not that I'm sure you guys don't care about my shuffling. Well, I guess we'll take them. I wasn't going to take that many, but we will take them. That's perfect. Perfect balancing out here. I love it. Good. All right. I hide my true desires for you. And we kind of see why. Right? So tapping into their energy and doing the reading, reading the cards before we pulled these, we really saw how they have these feelings of unworthy and a lot of toxic, negative thinking, thought patterns and things like that, and maybe toxic behaviors and toxic relationships and all this programming that they need to unprogram themselves from some of these things. So they hide their true desires for you because they don't feel worthy. And they're scared. They're scared of being vulnerable. But don't let that ever make you feel like this person doesn't love you. Because we got the 10 of Cups confirming that you are their happily ever after. Right? That they're doing all this work, not just for themselves, which is most important, that they're doing it for themselves, but for you, for this union to happen. So it's the best for everyone. No matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. So this is, you can sense some of their fear and doubt in this. no matter what happens. So they're already saying, like, if this fails, if you move on, if I'm not good enough for you. So this just, you can feel and sense their doubt and fears about losing you or failing you. And they're saying, no matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. No other compares to you. No one else does it for them like you do. You're their happily ever after. I think about you so much, it's scaring me. Yeah, feelings, they're really in their heads a lot, as we saw. Heavily in their minds. Heavily thinking about things. And a lot of it is fear-based thoughts. So none of this surprises me. And when we look and we see that you're their happily ever after and they have all this love for you and they're making these changes for you, it's scary because they've never felt like this before. And they just they're so afraid of losing you. Because they don't think that they could ever replace you. They don't want to ever replace you, but they don't think that they ever could. Please forgive me, I know I messed up. So during this time of separation, they feel like they're letting you down. They're not being there for you, and supporting you at your time of needs. They know that they know that you could be going through things and you have life circumstances that you're going through. And they know that you would appreciate to have them by your side, supporting and loving you right now. And they know that, and they know they're like, man, I'm really dropping the ball. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. But now you know why. What's going on behind the scenes. Other people were interfering and trying to control me. So there are those negative relationships we were talking about, those toxic relationships. So that could have been some of these people encouraging this person to continue these toxic behaviors and habits. Could look like a friend wanting this person, taking this person out with them all the time, drinking and wanting them to, because maybe that's what that person does and they want to keep their drinking buddy. That's one example. Or maybe this person's family, maybe your person is always helping these people and running them from here to there, and their family feels like if they get in this relationship with you, they're not going to have that person running them around anymore. You know what I mean? Their chauffeur. Whatever it looks like, these people are keeping your person in this energy that is not serving your person. It's not, they're not happy. It's negative, it's toxic. They don't feel appreciated. They don't feel supported with these people. And these people want to control your person, and they're greedy. They want to keep this person for themselves and keep them stuck in these toxic behaviors. And that has to do with those people's deep core programming and their insecurities and fears, which is not our problem, but it's having an effect on your person. Really confirming that. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Wow. So they feel like during this period of separation, remember they were saying, please wait for me. We were picking up on that energy, their fear about this time gap while they're working on themselves. And they know that they can't come forward before a lot of a lot has been worked on and processed and healed, during that time, they're so afraid that you're going to leave, that you're not going to have the patience. Because remember, we pulled the patience card? They're like, that card, that energy behind that card is like begging you, please wait. Please have patience for me. Please, I'm doing this, yes, for myself, but for us. Because if I came to you any sooner, it wouldn't work. So right now they're like, what? I know what I have to do, but what if I lose my person? What if they don't have the patience and don't wait for me? So there's a lot of fear behind that right now. I know that we are spiritually connected. Yes, so they've never felt such a deep connection with anyone before. They know that this is divine, special, destiny, whatever you want to call it. And that is the one thing that they are holding on to right now, is that hope. They're believing in true love. They're believing in God, in source, in divine intervention, in divine encounters. Because they have prayed for this a relationship like this, a person like you. So the one thing that has them hanging on through the dark energy, through all this thinking and processing and healing they're going through, is, okay, all right, God, source, divine, whatever you want to call it. I know you brought this person into my life for a reason. I've never felt like this before. I love this person. This is who I want to be with the rest of my life. So I hope that means that while I go through what I got to go through and work on what I got to work on, if this is meant to be, it's going to be there, right? If this relationship, if this person is meant for me and I'm meant for them, it's going to work out, right? So they're starting to surrender, because that's all that's left that they can do. Surrender. So these individuals are going to be in a state of surrender and working on themselves and hoping for the best and hoping and praying, because they don't want to lose you. All right, let's pull 3 more cards from this deck to confirm what we gathered today, what we received. New creation. Yeah, they're ready to up level. They are ready to fix what needs to be fixed, heal what needs to be healed. Come in and bring this offer, this stable foundation, so they can spend the rest of their lives with you. So they're working on it. Look at this. New creations. They are creating themselves 2.0, upgraded, up-leveled, healed. This is amazing transformation energy. Setting boundaries, threshold, protection, honor. Yep. Setting boundaries from those negative energies we were talking about, those negative people, relationships, friends, whatever, toxic behaviors, thoughts. They are saying no more. They are saying no more. I'm going to protect and honor my energy. I'm going to protect and honor my relationship. I need to draw the line. And they're doing it. They're doing it. They're drawing the line. These numbers could be meaningful to you, 20 and 30. Purpose, attunement, vision quest. They are holding the vision. They know the future that they seek, the future they want with you. The 10 of Cups that we pulled. Look at this horse shifting. So they're shifting from these toxic behaviors, toxic thought patterns, and they are shifting. They are working on themselves. They are working on healing. They are holding the vision, and they are coming towards their purpose. They want to come in to more of an aligned state of existing, more harmonious, and they want to spend the rest of their lives with you. That is not only spend the rest of their lives with you, but to just be a better version of themselves as well. So they want to focus on purpose, alignment, healing, and coming into union with you. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I couldn't love it more. That was a very deep reading, and I hope it got to the people meant to see it. If you enjoyed this reading, or you received any kinds of confirmations, clarity, or you just enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe. And I hope you have an amazing day. Sending you so much love. All right, see yas.